Hey everyone, it's Tracy here. In today's video, I want to talk about building wealth and passive income in 2022. Now, the ultimate dream is to do this faster because here are the potential outcomes. You can retire early and spend time with your kids, spend quality time with your family, take care of your parents without worrying about money all the time. You can become financially free and work however the way you want. You can work for organizations that pay very little money or nonprofit organizations and even work for free because you truly believe in the causes. You don't have to rely on another person like a government organization, on like a future pension plan, which may not actually exist much later in life. You can generously give to causes that you believe in or leave transgenerational wealth to your kids and leave a legacy. You can start a business that you're super passionate about, like how I started Financial Nirvana Mama. So of course, a lot of people want this to become a reality for themselves, but so many people don't know how to start or what to even do next. And this is what this video is all about. I'm going to cover in today's video how to build wealth in 2022. I'll go over a simple formula for building wealth and examples. Number two, I'll share my ideas for investing and of course share my typical ranges that you can expect as ROIs or return on investment. And number three, I'll talk about the 3 steps you can do right now to build wealth in 2022. Hey everyone, I'm a Canadian investor. I'm a former engineer that now manages a multi-million-dollar investment portfolio full time. I love talking about stocks, real estate investing to build multiple streams of income, to build wealth so that you can live your best life. So if you want to learn more about stocks and real estate investing in Canada, then you must hit the subscribe button and that bell notification button so you get the latest and greatest videos coming to you every single week. So let's get back with the video. I want to share a simple formula for building wealth. I think most people overcomplicate this. It really comes down to these 3 things. You got to earn more, save more, and then invest consistently. And when you do this every single month, every single year, and do this consistently, well, your returns will be exponential over time. Now, how do you increase your income so that you can earn more? Well, you can go after promotions. You could find a higher paying job in the same field that you're working in right now, or if you're allowed to, pick up extra shifts and work a little bit overtime. Or you could pick up side hustles. You can, if you're really good at writing, maybe you can write an ebook and then sell it on Amazon online. And it costs really nothing except for your time. Or if you have a car that's just lying in the driveway and you have some spare time, you can become an Uber Eats driver or Uber driver. Or maybe you are really good at school, or you were really good at school. Maybe you could teach math and physics and become a tutor, or you could teach English or French. Or maybe you're just like flat out in your job and you can't take up extra shifts, you can't become a tutor. Well, maybe you have an extra room in your home. Well, you can rent it out, an Airbnb, as long as you don't mind having tenants occasionally. Or maybe you have a basement that's not fully utilized and you could see that you can convert this into secondary dwelling suite because there's a walkout door or there's a door close by where they can have a separate entrance. So then as long as you don't mind having tenants in your same home, well, this is a great way to make extra income without really working harder. Or maybe you own several rental properties and you're becoming pretty proficient at managing rental properties. So why not advertise your services to other landlords so that you can manage other people's rental properties and make this into a business? Now, if you want more ideas on how to make income, I share my 15 ways that I've been making side income while working as an engineer or becoming an independent consultant or raising a family. I share it all in this video up here. Now, I want to share my investing ideas and the typical return on investments that you can expect so that you can decide if this is the way or strategy that you really want to pursue. Now, if you haven't started investing at all, and you want to participate in the stock market, well, you might want to look into an index fund that invests in the biggest companies in all of North America, like the S&P 500, which holds 500 biggest companies. And what you can expect from an index fund over the very long term, like the S&P 500, about 7 to 9% year-over-year returns. Now, it's not consistently 7 to 9% year-over-year returns. Sometimes you'll get a surge like 30% return on investment because it's a really good year. But then other times you can expect a downturn like we did in March 2020 when obviously there was a pandemic and it went down 32%. So that's why I'm saying over the very long term, over like 10, 20, 30 years, you can expect 7 to 9% year-over-year return. Now, if you want higher returns, you might want to look at individual companies and companies that are not nearly as volatile, because this is a great way to ladder in and scale your returns. So you may want to look at companies that have a lower beta rating, less than 1. So you go to Yahoo Finance, you see the beta rating of all these different companies, and you choose something that has a beta rating of less than 1. And you may want to look at dividend growth stocks, because with dividend growth stocks, which are companies that, well, return some of their cash flow to you every single quarter or every single month, because they don't know what to do with all their cash. And these companies happen to be very, very mature and established. They won't grow and jump up like a Tesla or a Shopify, but they'll give you consistent returns, and they're not super volatile. So look at a beta rating of less than 1. Now, if you choose high yield dividend growth companies that are very strong fundamentally, that have low payout ratios, that grow their dividends every single year, then you can expect higher returns than the general broad-based index fund. So maybe like more than 10% or a little bit higher every single year, depending on the company. Now, if you want higher returns and want to own a tangible asset, like I love owning tangible assets and don't mind having more control. When you have more control, there's always more work. Then you might want to look at rental properties, because simply this strategy involves leverage. And whenever you involve leverage, where, like, for example, if you buy a rental property and you only need to put 20% down payment and the bank loans you 80%, well, you're putting very little money in relative to what the bank loans you, and that's leverage. And when you use leverage correctly, it could really compound your returns every single year. Now, real estate investing, like in residential rental properties, can be very, very successful as long as you choose the right property in the right neighborhood. And of course, buy it at a low price and renovate the right way and attract the right tenants. It can be a very, very successful strategy. And the returns can be much, much higher, at least 12 to 15% return on investment every single year, if not higher. Now, here are 3 actionable steps you can take now to build wealth in 2022. These are 3 steps that are just so fundamental. Number 1 is cut out all unproductive debt. If you have credit card debt, you have student loan debt, pay that out and save 3 to 6 months of emergency expenses so that you have a nest egg just in case anything bad happens, you are covered. Number 2, invest in yourself. Knowledge is power. So please read books, take courses, find a mentor that you resonate with, that you trust, that you feel that can really get you to that next level. Because by doing this, investing in yourself, well, that is power, because you are doing yourself a service. No one can take this skill set away from you. And by doing this, you will save a ton of time, a ton of money, and really, really fast track your investing journey. Number 3, build a financial plan. Figure out your vision, figure out your goals, figure out what you want to do with your TFSA, your RRSP, your RESP. What are your outcomes in life? It's a very hard exercise to do. I know it. A lot of people won't do it. But if you really, really, really want to accelerate your wealth in 2022, first thing you can do is just write it down. This will bring massive clarity in your life. And it doesn't matter if it changes, because it will, and that's okay. But the point is so that you know what you want in life. And then, of course, with that plan in hand, invest consistently, invest in stocks, in real estate, basically anything that will give you a return on investment of greater than inflation. And you will exponentially increase your returns over time. And if you want a template to a financial plan, I have one below. Check out the link below. It is free. This is the one I use for myself. And bonus, number 4, subscribe below, because I love talking about stock investing, real estate investing, to grow multiple streams of income to accelerate your wealth and live your best life. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you get the latest and greatest videos coming to you every single week. And if you like this video, help me out. Hit that like button, smash it, smash it. So let me know that you want more of these videos. I'll see you in the next video.